The rise and revolution of plus-size modeling. Empowerment, representation, and change. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are watching from. Thank you all for being here in our channel today. It's a great honor to share my thoughts with you on a topic that has become a symbol of empowerment, acceptance, and progress in our society. Today, I want to talk about plus-size models and the world of plus-size modeling, an industry that has transformed over the years, challenging outdated norms and redefining beauty in profound ways. This is more than just a conversation about fashion, it is about representation, self-love, and the struggle against harmful standards that have limited us for too long. As we stand here in 2024, we are witnessing a new wave of beauty standards that embrace the diversity of human bodies. For years, we were bombarded by images of perfection, slim, flawless figures that were upheld as the epitome of beauty. However, the fashion industry is slowly but surely changing its tune, and plus-size modeling has been at the forefront of this transformation. This movement is not only changing how clothes are made and marketed, but also how we perceive ourselves and those around us. This shift is essential for so many reasons. When we expand our definition of beauty, we expand our capacity for compassion, empathy, and connection. This speech will explore the history of plus-size modeling, its impact on society, the ongoing challenges, and the inspiring stories of those who have broken barriers in this industry. We will also look to the future to see how far we can go in our pursuit of true inclusivity and representation. A brief history of plus-size modeling. To understand the current state of plus-size modeling, we must first look at its roots. Plus-size clothing has existed for over a century, but for much of that time, it was relegated to the back corners of fashion, often overlooked and underserved. The term plus-size itself emerged in the early 20th century when manufacturers began creating clothing for women who did not fit into the standard sizing of the time. However, these garments were rarely fashionable, and the people who wore them were often excluded from mainstream fashion imagery. In the 1970s and 1980s, we began to see the first inklings of change. Agencies like Ford Models launched plus-size divisions, providing a platform for fuller-figured women to step into the spotlight. Pioneering models like Emmy and Sophie Dahl became household names, challenging the industry's limited view of beauty. They paved the way for an entirely new understanding of what a model could be and whom she could represent. The real turning point, however, came in the 2000s and 2010s, with the rise of social media and a growing body positivity movement. Platforms like Instagram provided an opportunity for plus-size individuals to create their own narratives, bypassing traditional gatekeepers of beauty. Models like Ashley Graham, Tess Holliday, and Paloma Elsesser leveraged social media to build their own brands and connect directly with audiences hungry for diversity. This was also a time when the fashion industry itself began to feel the pressure to change. Major retailers like Lane Bryant and Torrid capitalized on the demand for stylish, well-fitting clothes for plus-size individuals, while high fashion started to take notice as well. In 2016, Ashley Graham became the first plus-size model to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, marking a significant milestone in the acceptance of diverse body types. Breaking stereotypes and overcoming challenges. Despite the progress that has been made, plus-size models still face numerous challenges in the fashion industry. Stereotypes about weight, health, and beauty are deeply ingrained in our society, and plus-size individuals are often unfairly judged or dismissed because of them. There remains a pervasive belief that being plus-size is inherently unhealthy or unattractive, a misconception that plus-size models have to contend with every day. Plus-size models often face limited opportunities compared to their straight-size counterparts. Many designers still refuse to create clothing in larger sizes, and some fashion shows are hesitant to feature plus-size models on the runway. Even when plus-size models are included, they are often subjected to tokenism, with only one or two models featured to check a box rather than as a genuine celebration of body diversity. However, these models are resilient. They have continued to break barriers and redefine what it means to be beautiful. They use their platforms to advocate for change, not only in the fashion industry but also in how society views bodies of all shapes and sizes. They are challenging the notion that beauty is one size fits all and are proving that confidence, charisma, and style. The impact of plus-size modeling on society. The influence of plus-size modeling goes far beyond the fashion industry. It is reshaping cultural norms and helping people to feel seen, valued, and accepted. By challenging narrow beauty standards, plus-size models are helping to create a world where everyone has the right to feel beautiful, regardless of their size. The rise of plus-size modeling has been instrumental in promoting body positivity and self-acceptance. For many people, seeing plus-size models in advertisements, magazines, and on the runway has been life-changing. It sends a powerful message that beauty is not limited to a specific body type and that everyone deserves to feel good in their own skin. This representation matters, especially to young people who are bombarded with unrealistic images of beauty from an early age. Moreover, the economic impact of plus-size fashion cannot be understated. The plus-size clothing market is booming, with estimates suggesting it could be worth over $500 billion globally by 2025. Brands that have embraced inclusive sizing have seen significant financial gains, proving that there is a substantial demand for fashion that caters to all body types. This economic success further underscores the importance of representation and the power of the consumer to drive change. Body positivity movement and plus-size modeling. The body positivity movement and plus-size modeling are inextricably linked. The body positivity movement, which advocates for the acceptance of all bodies regardless of size, shape, or appearance, has provided a powerful framework for understanding the importance of plus-size representation in fashion. This movement has helped to amplify the voices of plus-size models and has pushed the industry toward greater inclusivity. However, the body positivity movement has not been without its challenges. Critics argue that the movement has been co-opted by mainstream media and corporations, diluting its original message of radical self-acceptance. Additionally, some plus-size individuals feel that the movement has not gone far enough in addressing the systemic issues that affect people in larger bodies, such as discrimination in healthcare and employment. Despite these critiques, the body positivity movement has undeniably played a significant role in advancing the cause of plus-size modeling. Social media has been a crucial tool in this regard, allowing plus-size models to share their stories, connect with their audiences, and build supportive communities. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have given rise to a new generation of plus-size influencers who are using their voices to challenge stereotypes and promote a more inclusive vision of beauty. Changing industry standards. In recent years, the fashion industry has made significant strides toward inclusivity, thanks in large part to the efforts of plus-size models and advocates. Designers like Christian Siriano, Prabal Guru, and Chromat have made it a point to feature plus-size models in their runway shows, demonstrating that fashion can be beautiful at any size. These designers are challenging the notion that high fashion is only for the thin and are helping to pave the way for a more inclusive industry. Major fashion events, such as New York Fashion Week, have also begun to embrace diversity. In 2019, plus-size model Paloma Elsesser walked for major brands like Fenty and Alexander McQueen, signaling a shift in the industry's attitudes toward body diversity. The inclusion of plus-size models in these high-profile events is a powerful statement that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and that fashion should be accessible to everyone. However, there is still much work to be done. Many brands continue to offer limited sizing, and plus-size representation in fashion campaigns and editorials remains inconsistent. To create lasting change, the industry must move beyond tokenism and make a genuine commitment to inclusivity. This means not only featuring plus-size models in campaigns, but also designing clothing that is made to fit and flatter a range of body types. The psychological impact of representation. Representation matters. When people see themselves reflected in the media they consume, it has a profound impact on their self-esteem and mental health. For too long, people in larger bodies have been excluded from mainstream fashion and media, leading to feelings of inadequacy and a sense that they do not belong. Plus-size modeling is helping to change this narrative by showing that beauty is diverse and that everyone deserves to feel confident and valued. Studies have shown that exposure to diverse body types in media can lead to improved body image and self-esteem. Seeing plus-size models in advertisements and on the runway helps to normalize larger bodies and challenges the unrealistic beauty standards that have been perpetuated for so long. This representation is particularly important for young people, who are especially vulnerable to the negative effects of unrealistic body standards. Plus-size models are not just changing the way we see fashion, they are changing the way we see ourselves. By embracing their bodies and refusing to conform to narrow beauty standards, they are inspiring others to do the same. They are showing that beauty is not about fitting into a specific mold, but about being confident, authentic, and unapologetically yourself. Personal stories, journeys of plus-size models. The stories of plus-size models are powerful testimonies of resilience, self-love, and the fight for representation. Models like Ashley Graham, who became the first plus-size model to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, have used their platforms to advocate for body positivity and inclusivity. Graham's journey from being rejected by traditional modeling agencies to becoming one of the most recognizable faces in fashion is a testament to the power of perseverance and self-belief. Tess Holliday, another prominent plus-size model, has also been a trailblazer in the industry. At a size 22, Holliday has faced her fair share of criticism and discrimination, but she has never let that stop her. She has used her platform to speak out against fat shaming and to promote the message that all bodies are beautiful. Her story is a reminder that beauty is not defined by size and that everyone deserves to feel confident and valued. Paloma Elsesser, who has walked the runway for major designers and appeared on the covers of top fashion magazines, has also been a powerful advocate for inclusivity. Elsesser has spoken openly about the challenges she has faced as a plus-size woman of color in the fashion industry and has used her platform to push for greater diversity and representation. Her success is a testament to the fact that the fashion industry is slowly but surely changing, thanks to the efforts of models like her. The future of plus-size modeling. As we look to the future, it is clear that the plus-size modeling industry still has a long way to go. While progress has been made, there is still much work to be done to ensure that all bodies are represented and celebrated in fashion. The future of plus-size modeling will require continued advocacy, both from within the industry and from consumers who demand change. One of the key challenges moving forward will be ensuring that plus-size representation is not just a trend but a lasting change. This means holding brands accountable and supporting those that make a genuine commitment to inclusivity. It also means pushing for greater diversity within the plus-size modeling industry itself. Plus-size models are not a monolith, they come from all backgrounds, races, and genders, and it is important that this diversity is reflected in the fashion industry. The future of plus-size modeling is bright, but it will require all of us to continue pushing for change. By supporting plus-size models, advocating for inclusive sizing, and challenging harmful beauty standards, we can help to create a world where everyone feels seen, valued, and beautiful. Conclusion. In conclusion, the rise of plus-size modeling is more than just a fashion trend, it is a revolution. It is a movement that is challenging outdated beauty standards, promoting body positivity, and helping people to feel confident and valued. But this revolution is far from over. There is still much work to be done to ensure that all bodies are represented and celebrated in the fashion industry. I encourage each of you to support brands that embrace body diversity and to challenge those that do not. Use your voice to advocate for change, whether that means speaking out on social media, supporting plus-size models, or simply rejecting the narrow beauty standards that have been imposed on us for so long. Together, we can create a world where everyone has the right to feel beautiful, regardless of their size.
you.